Hello again everyone, Stavros here, looking to play some legacy matches with my favorite deck, Black-Green Pox. To the deck today, I just left it as it is. Again, I've been threatening to remove Karn for a while, but haven't really found anything that I want to put in. And I'm still looking to play a bit more before I decide what changes I want to make. Yeah, I've already registered, so let's just go straight into playing a match. Okay, there aren't that many active players, and I can see the leaderboard has been reset. Already found a match though, so let's go into it. Do I want to play first? Nope. Definitely do not. Flying whales, does that mean anything to me? Not really. 2 thespian stages, 2 abrupt decays that I can't cast, and a mulligan for me. Right? Yeah, right. It's a mulligan. I guess I have to keep this one, and I have to put something at the bottom, which will definitely be the Smox Diamond. I can accelerate into Chalice, and I have to get rid of the Wasteland so I can cast my other spells. But they have a Bayou and a Green Sun Zenith for Dryad Arbor, which is great because a Smallpox should be good. Or if this is Elves, maybe I should play Chalice for 1, but I don't really know what it is. So that's going to be what I discard to the Smallpox, definitely. So I guess the question here is, do I go for Chalice for 1 and then follow it up with Smallpox and risk getting a 3-drop on the board? The question is, what other decks except for Elves actually do this start? And would I could just go Wasteland and kind of risk the whole thing. Go Wasteland on the Dryad Arbor and just see what I'm playing against, but then they could just play 2 Elves, so that might be an issue, and I might not draw any lands. So probably I'm behind on cards, and I have to do this, probably. Yeah, I think I have to do this, and hopefully I draw land, and then I can abrupt decay something, and then I can go from there. I think I'm going to keep the Chalice, though. Do I get a Swamp or a Bayou? I think a Swamp. I don't think I'm in danger here of anything weird. Yeah, I think I'm going to go for this. They hopefully lose their creatures, the creature land, and a card from their hand. And I lose this Karn Scion, which is not that good right now. Okay. I mean, they have 4 cards and nothing on board. 4 cards in hand, nothing on board. I have a Mox Diamond on board and 2 cards. I mulliganed, so this is to be expected, I believe. But let's see. Let's see. If they don't draw any lands, maybe they're land blocked. And if we draw a land and play Chalice on 1, that might be good. A Tranquil Thicket. Okay, so it's definitely not Elves. They got rid of a Chalice also. And then now I just have to, unfortunately, aim to survive. And they play Sylvan. So I need to draw land now or I'm way behind. Yep. This happens sometimes. And we're on to a very bad start, I believe. Very, very bad start. Chalice on 1. That is okay. So they've wasted a card. And this is the only thing I can play right now. And I believe I should deploy my Sylvan so I can guarantee my land drops. Because they're going to be wastelanding and loaming, like I assume, kind of. So I think I have to just do what they're doing and go for the Sylvan Library. Hopefully they don't answer it. Their Chalice on 1 is kind of useless. And I have an Abrupt Decay, which could help me. It seems like they didn't draw any lands, which is pretty interesting also. But I kind of have no way to pressure them. They're down to 3. Again, I have no way to pressure them really, except for casting 3 Smallpox in a row. That might be funny. So they drew a bunch of cards. I do want to use the ability. I have Loam now. And what do? I can be the first person who Loam locks them and keeps them on 1 land. And if they don't draw anything, I can just keep doing that until they lose. I think I'm going to pay anyways. Hopefully they don't have crop rotation or anything like that, but you know, I think I have to take this risk. I don't think my situation is getting any better. I'll get the Cabal Pit back. I'll pay for this in this way. And hopefully I can just lock them out, right? And I have my I think they can't use any fetch lands. Well, they can, but they're running on thin ice if they're using fetch lands because I don't think they have a good way to do anything. They can't draw any more cards of a Sylvan, but maybe I should still destroy it. And they've conceded the game. There we go. They can't play Loam. They can't draw lands. I wasn't expecting to win this really, but I'll take it and I'll begin sideboarding. They dropped a Neuro also in the grave, so I'm not 100% certain what they're playing. It looks like some kind of Loam variant. I didn't see Loam though, but I think Return to Nature is a good kind of general thing to bring in. I don't think they go wide. Ashiok might be good against kind of slower Loam things. And then it's, do I go Spyglass or not really? They probably do have some creatures, so Toxic Deluge might be another thing to consider. Am I going to just remove Karn Sign of Origin again? Well, chalices aren't good, so we've got a clear thing to remove here. That's good. Trinisphere, I did get to lock them, but I think it's unlikely to lock them, really. I'm going to remove one of them. I think Engineered Explosive is actually good. Can get rid of Mox Diamonds, which they might run, although if they play Green Sun, maybe they don't accelerate with Mox Diamonds. But still, Engineered Explosive provides a solution to many things. I've removed 3 artifacts, so Karn is worse now. Does this seem reasonable? I think they're kind of not a graveyard-based deck, but they use the graveyard card a bit, and I think the 2 Ashioks are good. It blocks Green Sun Zenith. It takes care of Uro. Yeah, I think I'm submitting here. That was a mulligan also from my part the last game, so hopefully this one I don't mulligan. I just draw something reasonable. I guess it's reasonable. Yeah, I mean, the 2 Mox Diamonds aren't great. I would prefer another land 100%. But I think I'm keeping this. Hopefully they don't, like, Thoughtseize me. Oh, they have a Mox Diamond now. It happens to the best of them. And they're playing a Dark Confident. I do have a good solution to this. And it's Smallpox. Did they actually mulligan? They seem to have fewer cards in their hand. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 7. Okay. Okay, I'm going to draw a card, which is Loam. Now that solves kind of my little dilemma here because I get to get my land back. And after I destroy their forest, then I destroy their Mox Diamond with Abrupt Decay, and then get a Liliana down and win from there. Well, so am I crazy enough to do double Mox Diamond then? Because then Smallpox doesn't affect me really. I can get rid of Loam, dredge it back. Yeah, I think I'm crazy enough. I think that might actually be the right play also. Um, but it is a bit weird. I feel like if they have a way to get rid of both Mox Diamonds, then I'm in a bad situation. But I get rid of Loam. I definitely 100% dredge. I get back my lands, play one, and I start building. Or if they don't play any land, I don't even dredge. And I just destroy the Mox Diamond and say, good game, sir. And hopefully draw a land to Liliana them out. All right, let's go. Let's go. Hopefully they don't destroy all my lands, which can happen. And then okay, Wasteland. And they loam? They loamed. Okay. Um, Not a terrible situation. Now, now the question is, do I also loam? I think I'll loam. Yeah. Oh, I would have drawn a Wasteland and an Abrupt Decay also. That could have been lights out. I just want to see, what did they get back? They got a Tropical and a Forest, so they got Loam ready. They're looking good on that end. So I think I'm just going to try to stop some of their shenanigans. I can draw some cards also. Maybe I can hit their Wasteland. Um, Do they have a surgical? Do they have something like that? Even if they do, I'm not that concerned about that, because I just want to land. Really, I don't really care that much what it is. Okay, they're thinking about it. Maybe they do have something in their hand. Did they know that I was a Loam deck before? Well, I only have one Loam, so I'm not really a Loam deck per se. But yeah, I do have to get some insurance against this double kind of Mox, because if they have something that sweeps that, I'm in deep trouble. But I do like the turn after, destroying their Mox Diamond and one of their lands. And hoping that they don't have the mana to cast Loam. That seems unrealistic, actually. Okay, so do I Wasteland them? Or do I just build my mana and maybe Wasteland them the turn after? So what are they going to do? Are they going to Loam and then just get it back and then hit me back? So I think I'm just going to go with like this. I'm building my mana. I have the right things going on for me. I have solutions to most of the, like any creature, any kind of 3, any permanent, any 3 CC permanent that they have. So I think I'm in a good position. Of course, if they manage to kind of destroy both my Mox Diamonds, then I'm in a bad position. And if they take away my Loam, like if they're thinking of surgicaling it now or a bunch of things, I don't really care that much. I only have one Loam in the deck. I have a Crucible. I think Liliana will really cause them a lot of issues. If it hits, I'll tick up. They'll lose their lands and they can get lands back and all that, but it'll be a constant headache, and then I can look to ultimate while protecting it with Abrupt Decay. I feel like I'm in a good position. I'm ahead on permanents, ahead on cards in hand, and I think I have good cards in my hand. Hopefully they don't Oko me out right now, and I lose. Knight of the Reliquary. Okay. Not a terrible situation because I have my Liliana. Do I Loam? No. Cancel. I don't Loam. I draw my hymn, and I'll play a nurturing peatland, right? Or do I want to waste their wasteland, kill that, and then they have to loam? Or would they? No, they have another creature. So regardless, I don't think they have any counter magic or anything like that. I'm casting my solution to Knight of Reliquary. I think that makes a lot of sense. They'll sacrifice a creature, which will be their knight, which also makes a lot of sense from my point of view. And I think I'm going to continue building my, I'll continue building my mana. And then next turn, I'll look to wasteland their tropical. Oh, Pachuca bogged me. Absolutely fine. Don't mind that. That's nothing I'm really concerned about. Okay. Also not really concerned about that. So, what do I do? I think I hymn them. I mean, I can play everything, and then they don't have lands in hand to actually cast Loam with the Abrupt Decay. And then they have to draw a land, so they can't actually Loam. This is an interesting... yeah, I like this. This is a bit... Oh, I can't cast him and Abrupt Decay. Yeah. Yeah, I'll just have to do it this way. That's unfortunate. I thought I could cast them both. Can't cast them both. So I basically used the wasteland for no reason. And they have a tropical in their hand, right? Which they'll use to get back these, but this isn't really a big issue for me, I feel. I feel I'm really ahead with Liliana. As long as I keep ticking up, I think I should be good. Okay. They got their loam. They're getting their lands back. Pachuca Bog, Wasteland, Caracas. That's right. They'll play Pachuca Bog probably or something like that. I'll try to get rid of my lands. They think maybe I'm a full loam deck or something. Now this one is even more interesting. Again, I have the problem that I can't play all my lands. Maybe playing Trinisphere here is not correct, but if I wasteland an Abrupt Decay here, they play another land, they loam again, they have another land, they have a Pachuca Bog, so in their hand they have Pachuca Bog, Caracas, which is good against my combo, and I need Wasteland against. So I think I'm just going, each player discards a card. Getting rid of that. And they got rid of Caracas, yeah, and I pass. So I don't know if there was a chance of me locking them out at some point. They got a Dried Arbor. That is unfortunate, because that puts a little creature on the board. Wasteland takes care of that, but it is unfortunate. Because they can keep getting it back. And so now I'm starting to think that I might be having some problems soon. Because I can waste here, and I think I will waste that, take this one up. Now I'm hoping I draw something else that's good, but I can't draw any of my 4 drops now because I've used that. Let's see. That Dried Arbor is going to get really annoying, isn't it? And they're just loaming. Again and again and again. So what do I need now to draw, really? I drew forest. That's not good. This is non-land permanent. This is going to get really annoying. What do I do? Do I tick down because they're just going to do that? My abrupt decay is, well, I can just do this, I guess, without having anything better to do, and then I can start ticking up. If I keep ticking down, then this will die a lot faster, and I'm not sure if I'm going to draw anything relevant. They can keep attacking it. The problem lies if they play one more threat. Like if they play a good threat, I have to draw something. Yeah. What is they attacking? Liliana, okay. So I should play a bit faster because now I think I'm losing. They play Bajuka Bog. That's not consequential, I feel. And then I just pass to them. And we see what happens on their end. Oh, now they're cycling also. Okay, so now they're getting a lot of card advantage. They have a ley line. That's absolutely great. I think they should bring that in because it doesn't really do much against me, I feel. Okay. I think I'm going to fetch. I think I'm fetching, and I'm getting something. Not sure what. I'll just get another basic to avoid something happening. Okay, I'm drawing all my lands. This is not great. I thought it was in the driving seat, but on second thought, Trinisphere does slow Loam down quite a bit, so there's a chance I did misplay that. But I'm going to fetch again this one. Get a Bayou, just to get rid of a bunch of lands from my deck. I'm not under any pressure, really, in terms of my life. And hopefully I draw something impactful. Now, what could that be? Are they looking for the combo? Do they have the combo? They're just drawing loads of cards. That's also good, I feel. It's also a good way to do it. Okay. What does this do? Doesn't really do anything, right? I mean, I can aim to get the Dryad Arb up to something. Yeah, I'll take this one up. And then pass to them. They wasteland me. I feel that's not really the best thing. Okay, so they're going to get those three things back. Okay. Okay. I feel like a Nashiok off the top does do something. Yeah, I feel a Nashiok off the top and then a Liliana Ultimate might be something to do. Engineer Explosives. You know what? I'm going to cast it for... for what would I cast it? 1, 2, 3, 4. I can cast it for 4, actually. For 3 doesn't make sense, probably. Maybe for 2. For 1, they don't run any 1-drops, so I'm casting it for 2. And then I'm taking up, right? Okay. So I can ultimate next turn. Do I want to ultimate, though? I'm hoping I draw something that presents some kind of clock. They have Loam anyway, so I feel, yeah, Ashiok is really good here. Just because I can even deck them. There are 24 cards. It's not impossible. They're going to play a Dryad Arbor and then probably something else. And a Knight. So I have to get rid of the Dryad Arbor somehow. Not like this. Not like this. Well, basically I'm losing this one. They have a 7/7. So I have to ultimate. And I have to understand how this works. Okay, this moves everything around, right? That is funny. They do have Loam. They can cast that, but a 7/7 Knight will be good for them, I feel. So I have to make it really hard for them to keep that. Even like that, they would probably keep it. So what is the deal then? They'd probably keep the Knight, right? So do I give him? This is a Forest Plains. I'm going to give him a Pajukabok. Okay. Now, did they choose the pile or not? I don't actually remember. I hope they know. Okay, they kept that. I hope they were going for that, because that would be a bit bad if they weren't. But now I can top deck basically a Smallpox or something and hope to get. It's a 12/12. Oh yeah, I put a more lands. Well, this is going to end quickly at least. And they have enough for Loam. Yeah, it's going to end pretty quickly. Let's see what my top tick is. Abrupt Decay. I mean, yeah, best of them. I mean, I can get a 20/20 somehow, and then if they don't get their Caracas back. Leovold, okay. I mean, it's good. Leovold is good. Blast Zone is okay also. Sure. I guess I'm just adding tokens here and I'm going for that. I think I don't have a way to. Yeah, I think I'm going to concede this one. Let's go to the third one. Yeah, that was pretty good of them. They are a really loamy deck. They did have a bunch of things though that are not that loam heavy, and they were clearly trying to find Uro right there. Should I be bringing in more graveyard hate? I felt like I had enough. I felt like the 2 Ashioks and the 1 Return to Nature. Return to Nature can just target a Loam, so it's not that bad. Bitter Blossom seems pretty good in this situation. Yeah. What do I remove, though? Yeah, maybe Transfear isn't that good. I want to keep Crucible. Toxic Deluge. They had big single threats, which Smallpox, Liliana, and Abrupt Decay, and Vraska can handle. So, I'm doing this. Do I want to play first? No, thank you. I have solutions to things here. The double Orberg is not that great. But the Bitter Blossom and the Ashiok and the Abrupt Decay are not terrible. Leyline? Cool stuff, buddy. Oh, Mox. The Mox start from them is not great for me. But I can get him with an Ashiok on turn 2, I'm hoping. At turn 3, or 1 turn. So they're going for a turn 2 play. Excellent. What am I going for? Should I go Urborg? Yeah, they're going to go that. I'm going to go... Yeah, I'll play my Urborg and pass to them. I can go Abrupt Decay on their Diamond if they don't have anything. Or I can just go for Ashiok turn 3. Well, Bitter Blossom turn 2. Okay, they're doing it that way. Baleful Strix. Draw a card. Now they've tapped that, so if they have no land, they do have a land. And it's a good land. Yeah, Mox Diamond. Well, do they have a lot of things? Because right now I feel like I want to be aggressive with my Mox Diamond. Or not. Or my Wasteland. Because if they don't have a Loam, and they're just messing around and they don't have another land, then I'm way ahead. If they do, I'm way behind. Would they have played Loam if they had one here? And do they have another land? They drew another card, so... Maybe I just play really defensive and do this. It's kind of a bit of a... Yeah, maybe it's not a great move, but I'd rather see if they have a land, because if they don't play land now, then I know exactly what I'm doing next turn. Abrupt Decay Wasteland, deploy Ashiok, deploy Bitter Blossom or Liliana to get rid of Baleful, and then just win the game. If they do have a land, they can play a 3-drop, which I Abrupt Decay, or maybe I can Liliana Last Hope the Baleful Strix, while the 3-drop does nothing, kind of. Okay. They're fetching, as they have to, because, okay, they do have. Okay, Knight. So they have a 5/5 and a 1/1. I'm not afraid of the 1/1 too much. No blockers. Yeah, the 1/1 I feel is not really something that I'm afraid of. Now the question is, do I look to actually hit them with my combo of this, or do I look to kind of... They can fetch here, which is... This is a forest or a plant, so this is going to become a big problem, I feel. So, on the other hand, if they do have a loam, then I'm like, and I fetch this way, I'm completely screwed. But I feel I have to answer the knight, fortunately or unfortunately. And the way to answer it is, unfortunately, to get a Bayou, because then that allows me to cast... No, actually, I don't need a Bayou. I need a forest. A forest is okay. A Mox Diamond is also okay, and I can just do my things that way. So do I look to him to Turok now? But they could wasteland me out of things afterwards. Unless I Asher. There must be an optimal play here, because they're going to look to wasteland next turn with their Knight of Reliquary. So I feel like if I destroy that now, and then I drop Ashiok, I can ignore the Baleful Strix. It doesn't really do anything. Then I'm in a good place. And I leave my Mox Diamond as a hidden thing. Okay. Okay, I've used too much time, so now I have to play really fast, but I do have kill conditions in my hand. And hopefully they don't have anything that's really good in their hand. But next turn, if they don't play anything, Last Hope or Bitter Blossom or him, or like I have quite a few things to do. Okay, this is really good news. I guess I don't think I can cut him off of anything. what I'm going to do is this. And then just start doing what I do best. And then next turn, hopefully I can... Oh, that's a good one. I'm usually used to doing those kind of things. Anyways, I kill that. That's something. And we go to Ashiok, hopefully, next turn. Oh. Oh no. Leyline, casting Leyline, okay. No problems, my friend. Double Bitter Blossom. Well, I haven't calculated anything, obviously, because I'm that type of person. But I feel like doing that. And then Ashiok next turn and Bitter Blossom hopefully also. And also I can probably draw Leovold, okay. An answer to Leovold would be nice. Bingo. I know they draw a card, but that is not really a concern right now, that they draw a card in any way. Because I think I've got the pressure, and I think with the second Bitter Blossom I have even more pressure. Okay, to cycle that. I have to get Ashiok down actually next turn. There's no... are they loaming? That's pretty bad. Okay, they're going to loam once. They're going to have a bunch of cards, but they only loam once. Oh, they're going to hit Urborg, so I can't. I have to draw land. Okay. Or maybe they're tempted to do something else. Nope, they were not tempted. I couldn't tempt them in any way. This is unfortunate. That's very unfortunate. Okay. Okay. That's fine. I don't think they have a way to deal with two of these. I'm going to be losing life pretty quickly, but they're going to be... Did I? Oh, no. Right. I clicked 6 again instead of number 1, which is what I meant to click. Okay. They can Wasteland again if they want. They have a Dark Confident now. Sure. Yikes, I don't actually have the required... This is useless, obviously. Yeah, I want to discard that. Okay. No, I feel like I'm just attacking, and I'm... Well, I could die, but they lost 3 life from that. So they're going to lose life really quickly, but does Kaya do something relevant? If only maybe I should have prioritized Ashiok. Who knows? I'm not going to... Do I kill Dark Confident if they attack, is the question. I really like killing people with Dark Confidant. The card... owns an exile. Oh no. If that ultimates, I'm done for. But I won't let it ultimate. I'm just going to attack it with a few things. So it ultimates next turn. Okay. Okay. This will help my. Yep. So at least they lose their Loam privileges. Okay. I have to learn how to do attacking better. Yeah. Do they gain life every time? Oh, you gain 2 life. At least one creature was okay. Okay. They lost another 4, and they're really low on life. They can Oko and gain some life maybe, but I didn't take this one up also. I think I'm playing really sloppy. But yeah, I feel like I never have enough time. Whereas in kind of paper, I'm probably one of the quickest players that finishes their rounds very quickly because I know what I'm doing and I'm just playing extremely quickly. Yeah. Hmm. Okay, they're going to play Oko. They're going to create a food or a 3/3. A food. Okay. I'm not going to waste my time on. They're attacking Liliana. Okay. I don't care about Liliana. I think this is mine to lose this game, but you never know. Like I have to attack Kaya this time. I can play a Wasteland, I guess. So let's go to the attack phase. So this one goes to attack Kaya, attack Flying Whales, Flying Whales, Flying Whales, attack Flying Whales, and attack Flying Whales. So Kaya can't ultimate, and there's nothing to block or anything like that. I don't think they have any way to do that. Okay. Do they have any 4-drops in their deck is the question. And can they hit one of them? Please. Oh no, 3-drop. They got some 3-drops. Hit a knight. Hit a very nice knight. Oh, my tempting fate now. Did I get rid of a knight? Knight! Oh wow. Was that the first one? That's pretty funny. The thing is, can they actually do anything? They'll get some, yeah, they'll go to 6. But then I'm going to hit them for 6. I mean, they can live for a bit longer, probably. They got an Abrupt Decay? That's okay. I mean, they can hit one rogue, but then they have to block a lot of damage. I guess they could hit me, and they could try to hit me with Dark Confident. And I'm not losing life that quickly, so it's an interesting game. What is it? Oh, I had forgotten about this. Well, you know what? The good thing is it's only 1. They do gain some life. And then they'll try to attack with this. What are they going to be attacking? They're attacking me. For 3, right? I go to 6, and then I have 3. Yeah, I mean, sure. Okay. I don't mind. I don't mind at all. Don't worry about it. Yeah. They'll make another I don't know, token of something. Oh, they got rid of that. Oh, okay. See, I thought I would get rid of that. So they got some more life, but they're going to get hit for 8, but they're getting some life off of that also. Now this is where the plot thickens, kind of, because they could definitely lose, but I could see myself losing also. Okay, I'm just going to attack. Flying whales, flying whales, flying whales, flying whales. Is there a faster way? Flying whales and Kaya, right? And I guess flying whales. Okay. Yeah. They're down to 2. They have to correct their food, right? And I have to block next turn. Which is fine, I guess. I didn't do this one, which is probably bad. Oh, they abrupt decay 1 token. Oh, now they can kill me with just creating a 3/3, right? Oh, yeah. Oh, I misplayed that quite a bit. I think I was in the lead there, but yeah, I did misplay that. Maybe got a bit too greedy with a double Ashiok. But now they can just make a token and, and that kills also tokens. Should have read some of these things, yeah. Well, good game. Get to them. Yeah, I feel like maybe a better player would have won this. There were quite a few turns there. Yeah, these planeswalkers are pretty good, I feel. Especially the ultimate there, I had to keep it off. Well, it was a close one too. I'm already feeling a bit tired, so I think I'm going to stop recording and continue next time. Thanks for watching. All right, let's go straight into the next match. It's a few days later, and I think I'm ready to play something. There are quite a few more active players in the leagues now. Yeah, lost the last match. I think it was pretty close. I think I misplayed there with a double bitter blossom or not calculating, well, not knowing what Kaya does exactly also. Let's join this one though and see what happens. Okay. No, I would not like to play first. I don't think I can hear any sound, which is a bit of a shame, but I think I can continue like this. It's not like it's a huge deal. I'm going to abrupt decay, loads of lands, playing second. I think I can keep this. They've mulliganed also, so I can get what I need from the side if they're like playing. Yeah, I think it's not bad. Like if I see an elf, I can just grab Plague Engineer turn 1, turn 2 play it. Or I can play Abrupt Decay turn 1 and hope that that's good. Because I'm up a card anyways, and then I'll be up another card when I draw, so that should be good. Yeah, I can't hear any sound actually. So I wonder what's going on. Anyways, I mean, it doesn't really have that much sound, the MTGO. Looks like they mulligan. Well, are they going to mulligan? No, they put one under and they're starting now. Okay. All right, Underground Sea into nothing. So what is Underground Sea? What does it mean? It could mean storm. It could mean a number of things. I'm just going to wasteland that and just trying to find about a bit more. What are they actually playing is a big question. Try to find out a bit more. Brainstorm, okay. I guess they could daze that if they were really desperate. But no, they'll just look for another land. So it could be Shadow, a weird Shadow start. It could be Grixis Delver, but there's a Flooded Strand. I wonder what that means. Snow-covered island into Astrolabe. Okay. Forget everything. This could be Snowcomb, which is really one of the grindiest matchups available. Okay. We don't want to give them black mana. I don't think they play any wastelands. So I'm just going to play a Bayou and pass, which might be a bit wrong because I don't leave up, I guess, Abrupt Decay for end of turn. There we go. Now I guess I could play Liliana, and if they don't counter it, then they have a problem. Do they have a counter? They got a Batterskull, okay. I think the safer thing to do is just play the Abrupt Decay, and then I can play Liliana after that. They can't have Veil. I leave Living Wish for later because I might need what do I need? Yeah, the Mox Diamond, to be honest, I don't even need to play it. On the other hand, Abrupt Decay answers Oko, and they're 1 mana away from Oko always. Yeah, I think I might try it. I don't think they play Days. I'm just going to say they don't play Days. So a 2 for 1 is not the worst thing that I've done in my life. Yeah. Yeah, 2 for 1s are good. Okay, or not even a 2 for 1, just a plain old kill the creature. Okay, so now I have my Liliana down. I can answer the next thing with Abrupt Decay, and I can start ticking up. They've got another Stoneforge. That's okay, I think. They're getting another card, though. But I do have my Abrupt Decay, and they could have Veil, but kind of seems unlikely. Even if they do have Veil, they're in trouble. I think I leave my Verdant Cat. Well, oh wait, I just start with this, I think. And then depending on what they do, I improvise. Okay, Force of Will. So they're trying to protect that, which is fine. That's a 2 for 1, which means that in their hand they now have Umezawa's Jite, Batterskull, and one more thing. Really, that one more thing, I don't think we particularly care about that one more thing. Back to basics, could they play that? Should I get a forest? No. No, yeah. I'll get this and yeah, aim for that. That can't be answered, I believe. And then each player discards a card. Okay, next turn I can Living Wish and play whatever it is I want. Probably, well, most of the things. And then I think I'm doing well-ish. Okay, Brainstorm, that's always good. It's always good. But they're going to be losing cards. That's card selection, not card advantage. So I feel like I'm not too far behind. But who knows? Okay, Smallpox. I mean, I could just try to play it to hit one of their lands. I know it's card disadvantage, but if I see what I have in my sideboard, it could just be that what do I get from here? But Jukabog isn't bad just because I'm always concerned about Uro, like showing up at some point. So it's not a bad idea. Then play Smallpox and then take up also. And I'm left with Liliana. They're kind of left with nothing. On the other hand, a Thespian stage is also not the worst thing that I've ever heard of. Or Dark Depths. I mean, go the really slow depths way, like just do the 10 counters. I think Bajuka Buck probably is the best. Because it gives me the black mana. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's not great. Let's face it, it's not great. Play that. You have to do that, get rid of there. So Uro no longer does anything for us. Against us, I mean. And then I'm going to actually sack the Bajuka Bug in case I can get it back. Plus, it's a non-basic, which isn't the best thing. Okay, they got rid of another Force of Will. And they're going to get rid of another card. And then if we manage to ultimate, we're going to split their cards and cause issues. Okay. They probably... Oh, they got rid of the swords. Do they have a Batterskull in hand then? Oh, cling to dust. They got rid of Smallpox. That's weird. That might have been a great idea, but... Okay. Begin sideboarding. Okay. They probably saw the writing on the wall. I'm not exactly sure if they did, but... What do we have? Like, Artifact Hate is pretty good. They have a Cling to Dust. I'm guessing... Well, probably Bitter Blossom is good here. They didn't apply any pressure against me. What is bad, though? They probably play a lot of lands, so I'm getting rid of one Trinisphere. Abrupt Decay seems good. Sylvan, Living Wish, Life from the Loam. Everything seems decent, I would say. Are Bitter Blossoms good is a question. I mean, Toxic Deluge, like, these seem, yeah, irrelevant. Ashiok could be something, but it's probably too slow, and probably they're not, like, relying on the graveyard that much. Sorcerer's Spyglass is another one to think of. What would they have? Stoneforge Mystic, Oko, and I'm thinking it's some kind of Stoneblade, something. I mean, my main deck isn't that bad against that. This is good in case they actually get that Batterskull down, but I have solutions to Batterskull for days. Like, recurring lands, is that very good against them? They don't really... They're wasteland proof, mostly. But I want to recur my depths because they do have swords. And Sylvan Library is great if they have swords, and I go for depths. Chalice is good also. Okay, so everything is okay. What do I do? Yeah, this is a tough one because I feel like most of the deck is fine this way. And I want to be slow. I want to have my top threats. I want to be slow. Maybe Chalice isn't that good against them. We're going to find out. Let's go. Maybe I could have played 61 cards or something like that. A lot of Living Wishes. A Loam. Maybe too many Living Wishes. Yeah, if it was a fetch land, I would have been like a lot happier, right? But they are really slow. They're not playing Delver. They're not playing anything. Yeah. You know what? I'm going to draw into what I need. It's fine. It's fine. They're not playing Wasteland. That's what I'm saying. They're not playing Wasteland? Now I'm starting to question. End of turn Brainstorm. That is also interesting. I wonder what it means. Well, they got a Floodstrand. They're going to play a Stoneforge. A Baleful Strix. That's neither here or there. Yeah. What do I get now? I think I have to play something. Well, let me try this. Let me try my Great Bitter Blossom. Okay. They could probably destroy that. They probably have like a number of abrupt decays. It's a shame that I have a start where I don't have like a bunch of wastelands. Yeah, because I'm not starting to question what they're actually playing. If they get okay, they didn't get green. Teferi. I mean, Teferi is really not something that typically I care about. They're targeting that. Oh, return it to my hand and draw a card. Okay, that's not bad. Okay, I'm getting my land slowly. I guess do I abrupt decay the Teferi? Because they're gonna, well, right now they're not gonna do much, so I'd rather not abrupt decay the Teferi actually. Yeah, I'd rather just do black, no pain black, just replay this one. And they have to find a solution to that, or else it can block the Baleful Strix and at least get me something in terms of that. I leave my abrupt decay in case there's something even worse than that. Stoneforge, okay? Which will get Batterskull. If they don't get Batterskull, they have it in their hand. Now they got it, so they don't have it in their hand. No blockers. So what happens if I play my Living Wish for what? Yeah, this is a bit of a weird one. I might just well, smallpox here, does that do anything? No, it doesn't. I just have to make sure that they don't get a Batterskull. So I have this to destroy the Batterskull. That could work, but they might have a counter. But I also have this to destroy the Stoneforge Mystic. So if I destroy the Stoneforge Mystic now, they draw, well, they draw land, they deploy Batterskull, and they try to do it that way. They also didn't tick this up, which is a bit, oh, that's okay. That's interesting. So what am I doing? I only have one green. I'm taking too much time. I can't cast instants. So I think I'm going to go with this. Doesn't feel that good. But the Fairy Rogue will take care of Teferi, I feel like. Yeah, or it'll get the Baleful Strix, and whatever they deploy next runs into Smallpox, or if it's a Batterskull, return to nature. Does that make sense? Okay, they take up, but the Fairy Rogue will attack. Caracas. It's not bad. So they're Batterskulling, or not. Oh, they cast the Sword and Fire, nice. They equip it. That's a way to do it. What does that do? To a player. Yeah. Yeah, I want to block it. I want to block this one. Yeah, I think that would be very, very bad for me. Here we go. protection from blue and from red. It's an artifact, huh? So I can actually kill that with that. And yeah, I could do that. Or I could try to smallpox, but I don't know if that... I could actually do that. Yeah, destroy target artifact. And leave the sword in play. Well, I wish I had another, like green. That would help me. I'm just going to destroy target artifact. Yeah. Okay, pass to them. A bit slow again. That seems to be the case always. They'll take the fairy up, but as long as it doesn't get to -3, I don't mind that much. I just have to make sure that it doesn't do anything. I guess they could swords my fairy. Crucible doesn't really do much. But they didn't cast anything, which is weird. I can go Living Wish now. Yeah, I have to start casting these Living Wishes. I feel like, yeah, Living Wish, number 1. They shouldn't be afraid of anything. Yes. Now that it resolved, what do I actually get? Like, if I get Dark Depths, then obviously I have the issue with, I can get Hex Mage and kill Teferi, and then attack them. And what does that get me, really? Or I can go Pachuca Bog again. I'll go Stage. Yeah, I think the more I start building my little thing I usually do, then the more cards I play, or if I play a Loam, targeting nothing. Can I do that? Yeah. Then I can Loam and get Cavalcade online, which controls the board, and with Crucible I do a bunch of other things. Snapcaster for what? Brainstorm. So apparently they think that's too much. Oh, but they are actually going to get an attack. But then afterwards I get an attack back, or yeah, I can probably hit Teferi and then try to block, but will that work? Let's see. I have Vraska, which if it resolves, it's good. I wish I knew that they didn't have a counter, because that would have helped me just cast Vraska now and just go, yep, that's good. Okay. Attack Teferi. That's not the worst thing that's happened in my life. That is probably pretty bad, because they can now bounce a bunch of things, and they equip sword, and now we're kind of in trouble. But we could just combo off next turn, actually, so maybe that's the way out of this. Yep. That's 4 damage plus 2 damage and plus a card. Wow. Okay. They just bounced the River Blossom. They Thoughtseize. Maybe Living Wish, or maybe Vraska. Like, now that they've seen Vraska, if they have no counter, they have to take Vraska. But, I don't know. Smallpox, Bitter Blossom. There's a number of things I could do. And also, I can tutor for Plague Engineer, which can block this. Okay, they took Vraska. Okay. So this is what we're doing. We're going to get rid of Castle Lochthwain and Loam, of course. Okay. But then do they suspect this? Do they expect the unexpected? Well, okay. Now we've got them in a weird situation where they, oh no, where they cast Veil of Summer and we die. That could be the case. Oh no. Oh, snap. Snapcaster, okay. And they get rid of that one. That's not bad. That's not bad. But next turn, I think the Living Wish for, if there's a next turn for me. 6, there is a next turn. I think Living Wish for, what's it called? Yeah, Living Wish for Plague Engineer would take care of that from blue and from red, right? Yeah, or some other kind of removal spell. But I am going low. And they hit me with that, okay. All right. But still, it's still a true turn clock. They don't care about that, I'm thinking. And they should play a bunch of other creatures, I'm thinking now. A Batterskull. That's not bad. It is 4 damage only. Only. Um, hmm. Well, I guess Living Wish for 2020, but they have Caracas. What's in my sideboard? Hexmage, no. Depths, no. Plague Engineer gets rid of one of them. So it gets rid of the Snapcaster. I get 4, and then I hope to top deck. I mean, I think that's the only thing. Or else there are 5 things here. I can try to do something with that and play Cabal Pit. No. This is I think this is the best way. Yeah. Of course, they could counter this and it's all over, but if they don't, I've got a chance. Okay. Got a chance. I wonder what they would be afraid of here for me to get. Yeah. Okay. So it's human wizard creature germ. I think I have to do germ because I'm blocking the Snapcaster. Protection from blue and from red. Yeah, and this one does a bit less. They could plow it and, that's it, but I don't think there was any other thing I could have done. And I mean, they can still easily win. I guess if I block, then I get a smallpox, then like kind of try to do all that. But they're going to play a Jita and equip it also. Or, yeah, well, it has to be a Jita. They don't have anything else left. They didn't find anything. So they took out their Jita. But they're just overloading the board, which is another good way to do it. Oh yeah, they declared attackers. I'm declaring those blockers. And I take 3. And I concede probably. I mean, yeah, I concede here. Right. I guess I can cast Smallpox and then leave him with that and Cabal Pit it, and then draw depths. Oh no, no, okay. I think this has been enough. I'm convinced that they're going to win. Okay, let's see. I mean, that didn't go that well. What did I actually put in? The bitter blossoms. Are they actually good? Um, hmm, are they actually good? So Ashiok is completely irrelevant. Chalice. I mean, there's probably Brainstorm, Ponder, Swords. There are a few things there. And I do like to play it a bit slower. They have a lot of lands from what I noticed, so Trinisphere is going out. Recurring lands is probably not a bad proposition for me. I might take Karn out, which is the usual thing I take out, but if it resolves, it's just a great threat. I think probably Bitter Blossom isn't that good. And I'm thinking Sorcerer's Spyglass. Hmm, hmm. Toxic Deluge, they did overload the board right there. They do have a lot of annoying little not 1/1s, things that have one toughness. They don't have too many though. I mean, Baleful Strix, they do have a few things. They do have a few things. But Liana Last Hope can take care of that, or I think Golgari Charm is worth it then. Just to clear the board, or maybe Toxic Deluge to clear the board. I'll go with 61. I've done worse things in my life than go with 61. Play first? Nope, no way. I have the combo in my hand. I've got an Abrupt Decay, and they're not playing Wasteland from what I understand, so this could be something to look at. I'm playing Wasteland though, so that could help me. Okay. So I have to start with this and pass. And also hope they're not playing Stifle because, well, I didn't see a Stifle. Okay. They're going with full duels, right? Because they've gotten greedy. They got too greedy. They're playing their Baleful Strix. They think they're safe. Or their Stoneforge, and they think they're safe. Okay. Sword of Fire Knife. They really like that sword, huh? Okay. I mean, they can't do anything about that. I'm going to give my Bayou. See what I draw. More lands, more lands. Probably not great. I could start wasting them and see what happens because they might have Batterskull in their hand though, and this is kind of the problem. If they do have Batterskull, they draw something and then they drop the Batterskull, and then I'm facing kind of a, well, I can kill the germ and smallpox them, right? On the other hand, I could just smallpox them right here, right now, or hope that they don't have any lands. Huh? That's another thing. Oh well, let's see. I always like to be aggressive with these kind of. Let's hope that they don't have white mana or something like that. Well, they definitely have white mana. Okay. Could be an issue. Oh, another Thespian Sage. Huh. Well, what happens if they do drop the thing and then play another land also after I wasteland them again? I guess, on the other hand, if I play this and they counter, well, I could Abrupt Decay and then they can't counter. And I'm also building my land base. Actually, I like a Castle Lock. I like a Wasteland just because then maybe I force them to fetch duels, and then I smallpox them, and they're even more in the hole. I mean, it's really tough to say what actually works here. I don't have a way to stop the what do you call it, the sword from coming down, but I don't really need to stop the sword from coming down. Do I? I guess I'll pass and play this or play Wasteland next turn or something like that. Yeah. They probably have a Batterskull right now. Yeah, okay. Hmm. So I'll kill the germ. Right? Kill the germ. Just so I'm not under any threat in the short term, long term, mid-term, or whatever term. And then they have to, well, take it to hand, like bounce it with 3. Like that takes too many turns. They don't have the time to do that. Wasteland. Okay, now I'm in trouble. They do play Wasteland. Huh. Well, that was interesting. Wouldn't you know? They play Wasteland. But I do have a... So how aggressive do I want to be? I'm thinking I want to be smallpox aggressive here, and then follow it up with a Wasteland, and then just follow it up with a combo, and hope for the best. So, see you when I see you. This is either going to work great, or I'm going to die by the sword. Yeah, they can put whatever they want in. That's not a... I don't... Like, if they have no creatures, none of that matters. Because they're not going to have any creatures, any lands, anything. So I feel getting rid of a stage is not too greedy. Because I have another one in hand. Few people know this. But if they don't have any lands, or even if they do, I'm getting rid of Castle Lochthwain. If they have another wasteland, we're playing a very weird game because they're waste and then I waste. And then I think I might be favored there. Maybe. Got a lot of permanents, damn it. Oh, yeah. So you don't have anything else, huh? Got double wasteland, huh? Okay. Okay. Now they don't have to draw anything for 10 turns. Yes, that's what I'm hoping. Don't draw anything for 5 turns, please. All right. Well, I'm going to copy my Nurturing Bee land at some point and have the mana I need, or play Cabal Pit if I draw like a Lilian or something. See, I'm drawing too many, too many other things. Well, what am I doing here? I'm doing that. I think I'm casting this to get something, but let me look at my sideboard. No, I'm not doing anything like that. Hmm. No, I'm just gonna pass and just go for the. I'm just gonna go for the combo, assuming that they don't draw a land. It could happen, right? It's not like completely unreasonable. Yeah, it's not completely crazy. They're probably like cursing, curse this. They got me. Yeah, I mean, they drew a lot of cards. They didn't draw any, but how many? Let's see. They drew 4 lands in total this game, right? Tundra, Wasteland. So, yeah, 4 lands out of how many cards? Oh, that's quite a few cards. I mean, they did get a few, like with Stoneforge and all that, but yeah, I don't think they would be mad with that in another time. Okay, let's jump. That was kind of a weird one. I'm not sure what that was. That was a version of Stoneblade I haven't seen for a long time, but we can go straight into the other one and find another deck. So we're 1-1 now. Yeah, again, pretty grindy games, all of them. No wonder tend to get very tired playing this deck. I know that my deck is really grindy, but I thought online was mostly combo, and I thought everything would be over very quickly. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Oh, yeah, I think I'm going to cancel and try to fix the sound. Or was the sound working, actually? Let me see. Was it working? Oh, let me see. I'm just going to stop recording and stuff. All right, yeah, I'm just going to join those two videos, and now I can click play match. I think, yeah, sound is definitely there, and I'm happy with that. Okay, game number 3. Let's see what we get. Yeah, both grindy matchups, 4C Loam and kind of 3-color Stoneblade. No green, and I was kind of worried about Veil of Summer half that game. But when you see Astrolabe, I kind of assumed that I'm definitely going to see Oko, which maybe yeah, that's what I assumed. But they didn't play anything green, right? Let's join this match and see what happens. Hmm. Yeah, I assumed that would be green because I assumed they have all the colors with Kaio forward 2. I don't recognize that name. I'm playing second. I mean, this is one of those hands that has a lot of potential. I can cast everything in my hand. Worst comes to worse, I can always just keep wastelanding. So depending on what they have, this might be a good hand. If they're playing Dredge, I can always go for the Bajuka Bog. A Mox Diamond would be good, though. Yeah, I'm keeping it. I mean, it's the first game. I'll see what they're playing. And hopefully it's nothing too explosive. Okay, first round. Seems like a repeat of exactly what we were doing before. Snow-covered island, Delver. Okay, that's Delver. But they got an island, which is probably not a great situation for me with all these wastelands. Hmm. Um, well, let's play that. Cast. Mox Diamond. I think I want to play Sylvan. Or do I want to play Living Wish? Like, what do we have? Let's see our sideboard. If we play Living Wish, we can get Plague Engineer and threaten them with that next turn. In the case that they have Force of Negation and Spell Pierce in their hand, which means that they won't be able to do anything about it. That's kind of... And if it gets countered, it's not the end of the world. Or is it? Well, we're fetching here anyways. We're getting a basic swamp. Sylvan, like if I know it can resolve, like Sylvan is what I'm going for here. They got a basic island, huh? It's a snow one, which doesn't mean anything right now. And a flooded strand. That's an interesting choice. Some people just counter this just out of like, oh, Living Wish, but would they do that? I feel like I'm already way behind because I don't have my usual Liliana Smallpox, Abrupt Decay, blah, 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 but I could draw into Abrupt Decay. Yeah, I think I'm going to go with this kind of trickier thing and see what happens. Yeah, who knows? They might get scared and like pull a trigger on something weird. Like a Daze here I would love. Because then my Sylvan didn't run into Daze. But next turn, obviously, Daze into Sylvan doesn't do anything. Yeah, I like that. I like that. No, I'm not going to pay for it. Yeah, I mean, that's not bad for me. I don't have a way to answer Delver, but Delver is not really anything I'm worried about. Now they also can't play Arcanist immediately. So I'm slowing them down. They got another Daze. Probably not great for me, but they play their island, they play Ponder, yeah, and then they just attack for 3. The flip was not great, but now that I know that there's a Daze, I can play around the Daze. And playing Sylvan, or if I draw something that kills a Delver, just killing the Delver. This is the thing that I'm more afraid of Arcanist. Like Arcanist is a must answer, or with one ponder in the yard, I just die. Well, not exactly just die, but things get ugly. Vraska. That's something to aim for in my life. Well, at least they'll have to expend a number of cards to get rid of this. Like, they can't do a single daze and then try to get rid of it. And I don't think they have anything in their deck that can help them against this. Although I'm not entirely sure, like, this start could be a number of weird things. So they did get rid of that. But if they have a Dreadhorde in hand, then this is fine. They got rid of days, okay, because they know I can play around it. But then that means Vraska could do something next turn. Could. Or might just get dazed the third daze. Oh, another Delver. Well. Okay. So, this isn't a bad situation because this must be Blue-Red Delver, which means I shouldn't be afraid of Arcanist. Well, they could be playing a slower version, I guess, of it. But I could easily now Living Wish and get... I don't have anything that kills Delver. I think that should be in my sideboard. No, you know what? I'm just going to straight up Abrupt Decay here. No, I'm just going to straight up Abrupt Decay this and not worry about Arcanist too much. Actually, yeah, I'm going to do it like that and like that. So that's going to be gone. There's no way they can stop that. And now they only have that. What does this mean? That if I get a land, I'm playing around days. But I feel like I want to get a Plague Engineer in case they play Pyromancer or something like that. Because on human, it gets rid of so many things. They could have Lightning Bolts, though, and that makes it a bit iffier. But yeah, whatever. I played a Wasteland this turn. I do want to use it. I think I'm going to go with Plague Engineer because it can wipe something at least. So I've got, and I'm going with Vraska next turn. Or if they don't flip, I'm going with probably Plague Engineer on human, which gets rid of Pyro and also gets rid of, plays around Force of Negation Spell Pierce and gets rid of Delver. But it flipped with a Brainstorm. The worst case scenario, kind of the worst case scenario. Not too bad. They have 3 cards now. Let's see how it goes. They play a Brainstorm, which means that they don't play Arcanist, which is something. And they're deciding quite a few things. I wonder, will they go land something is the question. Like if they go land Pyro, well, they wouldn't do that because then I'm playing Plague Engineer immediately. And that answers that. Oh, that's a human insect. Oh, I mean, okay. They could have a bunch of bolts in hand and I'm like having a bad day after this. Having a bad day with a bunch of bolts, right? Ah, this is a interesting little bit, this one. So Vraska takes care of that if it resolves. It doesn't play around days. They've already played double days. Trinisphere means that I can resolve my things next turn and the turn after that, but Delver attacking a bolt, and then Delver probably takes it home. Plague Engineer slows the clock and doesn't allow Pyro to be deployed. I think it has to be this. I don't think I have time. I don't have time to play around everything. Live and die by the top deck. Blah, 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 blah. They have to counter it. Maybe I 2-for-1 them here. And maybe I draw Smallpox, something else. Or an Abrupt Decay, or a Liliana of the Veil, or Last Hope even, or a number of things. Okay, so I'm going to lose this to Bolt, but as we've said before, the 2-for-1, we are not afraid of the 2-for-1 because we're just not afraid of it. We love the 2-for-1. Yeah, we really like 2-for-1s, this deck. I don't think I'm facing, well, Veil here. No, that's impossible. I'm always extremely cautious. Well, I've been burned too many times. I've got the scars, the Veil scars. Okay, so they don't. What they do at end of turn, they should. I mean, if they have the Bolt, they should do this because it's only going to get worse with this card, and I can gain some life, which isn't that bad. But if they bolt and don't deploy anything, then I'm Trinisphering, which allows them to only do, yeah, okay, they bolted. It's a 2-for-1. Yeah, it's not great. They only have one card in hand. I have a Plague Engineer. Sure. If they go for a 3-drop, I would like that because then that's Wasteland, Trinisphere, and then followed by, well, depending on what the free drop is. If it's True Name, that would be funny. Okay. I'm going to play this on human, probably. It's weird that they wouldn't play around that. But yeah, I'm going to play this on human. I think it makes sense to take advantage of that right now. And wizard. What else is a wizard? No, I think human. Human is the right thing to do here. Let's go. They can bolt this again or chain lightning it or whatever. Don't care. This is where I'll look to deploy the Trinisphere, or if I draw like a Liliana or something like that, then I'm looking to deploy that. But I think they're in some kind of hole right now. Sprite Dragon. Okay. Fairy Dragon, so not a human, unfortunately. Okay, well, unlucky for them. Yeah, I think it's just too dangerous. They could have something that goes straight to my head. I have to do this. Then I just have to start attacking them. And hoping for the best, really. Well, it's an 8-turn clock. It's not going to survive, but Dreadhorde. So Dreadhorde with Trinisphere down is not like the end of the world. Also, this helps against it. This is a zombie wizard. So if I had said wizard, yeah, but young Pyre is more concerning to me. I mean, what happens then? So do I attack? I Cabal Pit that, or do I let them get their lightning bolt and their this one and that one? Like I have to Cabal Pit it basically. There's no. So I'm attacking basically. I'm not in a situation. I don't like once Dreadhorde resolves. I don't like my situation. Or no, I don't attack actually. Yeah. I want to put a stop here and here. No, I didn't put a stop. Oh, what? Didn't I click that? Is this not the thing that I was supposed to do? That's just ridiculous. I thought I clicked it in time. but I didn't have any other stop anywhere else. Well, you live and learn, and it's pretty annoying what I'm living and I'm learning right now. Okay, next turn we're going to Cabal Pit them if we don't draw something to destroy that. Okay, let's hope that they don't have anything against this. Yeah, I have to do it this way. Oh yeah, got Trinisphere. And they've got nothing. And then if they play a small creature, I can answer it with my swamp situation here. Hmm. Okay, they decided that it's not going to get better. It's probably going to get worse. Okay. My deck is made to beat Delver, right? They probably don't have Pyro. Like I'm thinking now, Pyro doesn't exist. Young Pyromancer. Probably it's Delver, Dreadhurt, um, and not Pyro. They're just pure blue-red, so they could have Pyro. They could have Swift Spear, but it doesn't seem like that deck. They could have a bunch of true names, which are not that big a concern for me. But Golgari Charm is not actually that bad here. But not that great either. Ashiok takes care, of course, of Arcanist. Well, takes care of their graveyard, and so does Bajuka Bog. So that goes in. All right, yeah, I'm going to replace that, but with what is the question? So I've been thinking of replacing a Karn, well, the Karn and the Castle Loch Thwain with two more combo pieces, a Thespian and a Dark Depths. I didn't show them any of the combo, but they saw Living Wish, so they're not idiots, I'm assuming. um, yeah, I'm going to go with this and see what happens. They could overload the board, but they don't have that many threats. I have like things to kill things. They don't have Veil, which is good for me. And if Raska sticks on an open board, it's just lights out for them. Oh, they have Sprite Dragon, right? Sprite Dragon. Yeah, I mean, Golgari Charm is not good against Sprite Dragon, clearly, but it's not terrible, I'm guessing. Yeah, I mean, it kills Delver. It can delay Arcanist. That's not nothing, but it's not great either. It can kill an enchantment, which is probably nothing. Um, and it could kill Sprite Dragon, and it could kill any number of Pyromancers that they have. They could have Pyromancers, like, they could still. Ooh, bit of an ugly one. 2 lands. I don't think this is good enough. I mean, I've got the Abrupt Decay. I'm going to draw a bunch of things, but if this Mox Diamond was something else, and I'm not saying anything good, I'm saying anything else, because Bayou, like if it was a smallpox, it would be great, because, well, yeah. Do I keep this? Because I have 2 turns to draw a land to play Liliana. So I'm going to draw a land and then draw another land. 53 cards in deck, another 24 lands in there. Huh. They're playing Wasteland, almost certainly. Yikes. What if they have a good start? No, I don't feel that comfortable. This is even worse. Should have kept the first one. Oh boy, this is going to get really bad, isn't it? Okay, we're going to put this on the bottom, and I think this, yeah, I mean, this is a bad hand. We're not doing well. Let's face that one. And they're starting with Delver. We're definitely behind right now. That's something. It's not great. It's something, though. They also have stifles where we're basically dead. And they blind flip into brainstorm. These are good delvers that they have. They're flipping. They're flipping well. Yeah, I think they should get like a raise or something. Those delvers. Okay. Another delver. Now, like if it flips now, it's not. Yeah, I won't blame it if it flip now, but I think we just have to go for for Sylvan. They might counter it. What do we get? A Bayou? No, it's a swamp. We'll just go with our nice swamp. We'll go into our Sylvan library, and we're gonna get Spell Pierced. Oh, they're just doing the brainstorm. They can set up Delver, which isn't that bad. I'm getting hit for 6 next turn. They have bolts in their deck. I don't even think I can race them to the combo. Like it's that bad. Yeah, I don't think I can race them to anything. I can't draw any cards off of Sylvan. So basically, Sylvan is a find my black land to play Smallpox. Oh no, they're forcing it. Okay. At least I'm still in the top deck thing. So they've forced that. I think if I draw black land, I can play around days, and I can look to hopefully get to stabilizing. But like a couple of bolts, and they're winning this one. It's going to be a tough one if they deploy something else here. We're not looking good. Yeah. Double Delver. Yeah, Double Delver is good. Abrupt Decay isn't that bad here. Another Brainstorm. Okay. Brainstorm. I've already seen most of their cards. Are they looking for another? Well, what could they be looking for? Bolts. They just want bolts. But if they were looking for bolts, they wouldn't play it now. They'd play it at another time. Okay. So you're saying there's a chance. That's what you're saying. Okay. Well, we have to do this. I'm getting rid of the original Delver just to show them that who means business here. I'm afraid of this. What is this? Okay, they're fetching just to get a new card, right? So if they're not prepared for depths, there's a chance that we just sneak through, like in a sly way, in a sleeky, sly way. What if they're not prepared for depths? Oh, everyone's always prepared for depths. I forgot about that one. If that was a land, then we could look to him and then Smallpox. So regardless, we would have maybe done something. But now, basically, next turn we have to go for Smallpox. And if they have a way to counter it, we're out of this game. But really, in reality, oh, okay. Yeah, they would have played that in response to him. I would have gotten hit for 6, and then they draw their bolt or their chain lightning. I'm assuming because they must play. If they're playing Dreadhorde, they have Brazen Borrower and Wasteland against Depth, so that's good to know. So that's kind of their other, probably 2 Brazen Borrowers, maybe 2 Sprites. Maybe there's no Young Pyro. That could be a case. I'm just going to draw a card and then concede, I think, just to see what I get. Yeah, no, that doesn't help. Okay. Well, I mean that was a mole to nothing really. So okay, that's not. So the question is here: do we play first or second? Now there's a case because it's blue red Delver, and they're kind of a bit faster to play first. On the other hand, Sprite Dragon is a bit faster. They're not probably. We're saying they're not running Young Pyro, and They're running Brazen Borrow, but that doesn't affect us in any way. Do we play first? Do we go on the play instead of on the draw? It's a tough one. I'm not sure. I mean, yeah, it would stop. I guess how can they get it? They can only get ahead in cards with Abrupt Decay. They have no other way. Brazen Borrow, I guess they can bounce like a Mox Diamond, which is going to be a big deal actually. So I want to be up a card, but they know that I'm going on the draw, so they took out the dazes. Or are they putting back the dazes in now? Because I went on the draw before. Oh, they took out the dazes? No, what does it mean? I'm not sure. Anyways, this is the deck I'm playing. That's that's a given, I think. Do I want to play first? Let's say they put back in the dazes because they saw that I'm going on the draw. Playing first then is probably nicer. It is blue-red Delver. It's one of those kind of like if they get another start of double Delver again, like then I'm done. I did stumble on mana. I think I'll go first just to try it out, and I'll mulligan. Okay, okay, here we go. Here we go. This is a hand to keep. I don't have a way to play him, but I do have a way to play a turn 1 Chalice. So, and follow it up with Blast Zone or something like that. So maybe I get rid of my him, put it at the bottom, and I'll draw other cards. Yeah. Yeah, I go for turn 1 Chalice, followed by turn 2 Sylvan. Oh, they mulligan to 5. I like it. And now the Chalice is really gonna hurt. Oh, then a turn 1 him would have been just delightful. Delightful. What do I do? I'm going to go for Thespian into Mox Diamond. Get rid of Thespian, probably. I don't think that's... Yeah, I guess I can counter that. It's not a... Like if they use 2 cards to counter this. And then they play, what, a Delver? Or, yeah, I mean, if they counter this, they're down to 3 cards. Okay. They're really serious about this one. But this is, I feel, is okay because they're going to play a Delver. I'm going to follow with a Chalice or a Wasteland. Okay. Or do they have something else up their sleeve? No, a Ponder. I'm going to play the Chalice next. Assuming that they'll keep a bunch of 1-drops. Yeah. Yeah, this isn't that bad. Yeah, I don't have any black sources. No. It's just okay. I mean, my hand is... Yeah, that's a good one. What do I play now? Do I play Blast Zone? Yeah, Blast Zone. I'm pretending like I'm playing stacks or something else. X is 1, okay? I have to make sure of this. Like a Brazen Borrow can take care of that, which is the problem, I guess, that I'm facing now. And a Arcanist now is probably bad for me. Well, it's definitely bad. That's what I have to say. They can, and they have it, yeah. Well, you know. Okay, that's a start. They can't cast anything with Arcanist, right? So I shouldn't be afraid of that. And I have the Blast Zone to do things. So, yeah. If they had a Brazen Bar to bounce this, now maybe I've gotten stuck on something. Because if they had a Brazen Bar, they would definitely bounce that. Yeah, they target that, whatever. I hope they do try to cast it. That would be fun. No, they don't. So Smallpox, and yeah, Smallpox off the top is not a bad idea for me. This is a weird game. Like I'm afraid of what am I afraid of? I'm afraid of many things actually. Um, well, here we go. I can always copy the bayou, right? So that's not the worst situation for me. A bayou is not something that kills me 100%. If they try to waste that, okay. So in response, I copy the bayou. So I've got my green man still. I knew they were keeping probably a wasteland, but it's weird that they would use it this way. I feel like that's not the right thing to do. Now I'm hoping to draw like Liliana of the Veil. That would be great. Yeah, that would be really good. I mean, I've seen worse cards in my life. Do I get rid of Blast Zone or... Yeah, I think I get rid of Blast Zone. Yeah, it's unfortunate, but it has to be done. And I think I keep my Thespian Stage in hand. Yeah. Okay, so now they have to get 2 lands to be operational again in any way. I can pretty much play my entire deck, I feel. And I'm not behind on time. Well, oh, they got another land. Okay. You have to draw something decent now. Like this is the problem with this deck, right? It's top decks. Top deck war. Um, that could work. I mean, as long as they don't draw another land, I'm definitely going for it, right? Yeah. Okay. Cool. So I went first there. Maybe there's something to be learned by that. Maybe being on the play is actually a good thing. I mean, it's probably controversial to say that for me, but maybe there's something to being on the play. Um, yeah, I think I like that one was a quick one. I think one more would be in order now. And let's see how it goes. Yeah, they really, I mean, they countered the Mox Diamond. That was weird a bit. They probably thought, oh, I'm 100% relying on that. They probably thought their ponder, they probably had 2 lands and thought their ponder gets them a threat and they ride that out. Or maybe they already had the Arcanist. That's what it was. So deploying Arcanist, they knew they would get loads of cards back, um, which is very true, really. Arcanist is like, it's a great card. Banana Thrower. Hmm. They won the die roll. I'll get to go first, I hope. Banana Thrower. Yeah, it's a good nickname. And we'll see what kind of bananas they're throwing. Um, yeah, I mean, if I really wanted to like make a guess of what they're playing, I would say Sneak and Show because they would be an ape. But yeah, I don't know. Okay, I mean, if they're playing Sneak and Show, this is a great. This is a turn 1 him, turn 2 him, or Liliana. So it could be good against a number of decks. Even if they're playing Elves, I feel good with this. Uh, okay, I'm going for turn 1 him anyways. I don't care what anyone says about me. I'm a good person. Cowell Pit, I'm not sure if it's good yet. They've seen Swamp now, and they're kind of wondering, dear God, what kind of abomination is this? could spell pierce this. Yeah. Nope. Okay, which one? Cabal Pit. I feel it's going to take a long time to bring online. And I think this one will get me there. So I'm getting rid of Wordborg because this gets me my Bayou and this gets me more. I think I don't want to give them black mana. Okay. Let's roll the dice. Good luck. And if they're running like Veil main, which I guess which deck runs that? It's more like the Brainstorm, but I know Tez runs that, right? Or Ant or one of those runs a lot of Veils. Maybe UG Omnitel, maybe. So people usually hide their best cards, but not their lands, and I hit their lands. This is my tactic. Oh, they daze it. Okay. I can't pay for that. So they're playing Daze. Now that's interesting because that's interesting, yeah. That's just interesting. Preordain. Daze and preordain. This could be this really, really could be Omnitel. Like preordain is something that I was not expecting here. But this is what I'm going to answer with. This is just great. I wish I'd draw a third one also, just for the fun of it. Okay, so I'm expecting Ancient Tomb Show and Tell the next turn, just to say. They got rid of Force of Will. Oh, I don't know what I'm expecting now, but I know that Liliana answers that at least. What do we play? Yeah, I mean we can slowly build to Cabal Pit and then Pit and Liliana to kill this. That's kind of interesting. Maybe I should have done that one, but okay. There we go. Maybe, yeah, I should have fetched this one because Stifle is always a thing, blah, blah, blah. Wastelands, probably. Maybe they're Rug Delver or they're exactly what we played before, but with preordains. No, they must be. Okay. Sure. So we now have 4 cards. We're getting there, friend. We're getting there. The good thing with this is that I've got a clock. They've got nothing. And they're probably getting really worried. I can fetch a Bayou, destroy that, and then do Cabal. Again, I find myself not having anything good to get. Like a Tombstalker now would have been really good, right? No, I'm just gonna say go. Hope to get my Liliana somewhere good. Maybe get them to lightning bolted. I don't mind doing that. If they have to lightning bolt it, that's nice. And they're playing a Ponder. Dreadhorde doesn't do anything. Dreadhorde is useless. I knew it. I knew it. That card doesn't do anything. I guess Magmatic Sinkhole is the only thing I can think of that does something for them. No, I'm not fetching again. Okay. All right. Here we go. 5, 6. This should have like alarm bells should be ringing in their ears. Like, what is this? They might think, oh, got to do something or else I'm in. Yeah. Whereas we didn't really have any plan, right? Which is, did I click the right thing? Yeah. Thankfully I didn't click the other one, the -2. And, yeah, I have 5 cards. Now, how do I get another card? 6 with a wasteland. I'll play that just to show what I have. I don't know why. Maybe next turn I have to Living Wish. I mean, I don't have to Living Wish, but maybe next turn, Living Wish is a good idea. What I'm really hoping is that they have to bolt this. They shuffle, they draw. Okay, so I really... End of their turn, I'm just gonna... Oops. Concede game. Oh boy. Okay, I'm just doing this. There we go. Living Wish. Use it? Yes. Get a Bog and play it. That's a bit aggressive, right? Get a Hex Mage and play it. That doesn't make any sense. Get a Plague Engineer. Have it around, see what happens. This kills an Oak or something like that, but I don't think we even care about anything anymore. I'm getting a Plague Engineer. I've ticked this one up. I'm going to do Abrupt Decay maybe end of turn if it's needed. They might bolt me. They might bolt the Liliana, I mean. Or they might look to do an Oko type thing. Okay. Yeah, I think I have to do this. I think that's a good move, right? Can they stifle that? I think my question has been answered. They can stifle that, apparently. They can stifle that. Okay. We know. Now we know. And knowing is half the battle, as they say. Sylvan, I'm at 19 life. I have a Sylvan. I have a Plague Engineer in hand. I'm not exactly in the worst position of my life that I've been at, but if they play an Oko, well, no, they're not playing Oko. Narset. Oh, wow. That lined up really well for them with my Sylvan. So do not draw off Sylvan. I should remember this. Do not draw off Sylvan. Which one is no? No, it doesn't do anything even. Oh. An Arkham Astrolabe in their hand. Okay. Or Wizard. I thought Delver was a wizard. I may be completely wrong. Delver might not be a wizard. How they get another card? I mean, that's some card advantage. And also my Sylvan is offline for a while. Oko. Yikes. Okay. And Brainstorm. Okay, so I think I'm trying to get counters up to 3 here. They're looking for a lightning bolt, right? Yeah, they're probably looking for a lightning bolt. But Blast Zone, yeah. They got me with that Stifle, I have to say. I was not really that aware of this. It's not even letting me try to do it, which is weird. Oh, and I didn't put the counters on because I clicked 6. Yeah, that's a thing. Okay. Hmm. I mean, another stifle now really destroys me. But what I'm doing is I'm copying Blast Zone and putting the counters on, right? Is this a thing? Or not? I can't play around that, can I? Now they're playing Oko. Wow. I thought I had this like completely in the bag, and I got way ahead of myself. Um, kind of assumed that, yeah, Liliana Ultimate would do something. Was a good assumption, I feel. Oh, they also have Uro. Okay. Where we've run into this deck. Okay. Um, let's see if they. Yeah. And also they can cast it next turn because, yeah, Arkham's Astrolabe gives them perfect mana, blah, blah, blah. My Sylvan isn't doing anything. They had a Wasteland. They're also playing Wasteland, and they're playing 4 colors. Or is it 3 colors? Could be playing 3 colors. Yeah. They have Oko in hand, which means that Narset is so annoying. Yeah, I mean they have the Oko in hand, right? And the other one in the yard. Yeah, I think this is probably game for me, but let's see. I mean, I can't let that attack. I mean, or can I let that attack? Actually, though they're going to kill it, but at least they don't get Oko, right? But they do get Uro Titan of something something, which basically kills me also. This feels pretty unfair. Okay, let's put this there so I'm gonna try to Cabal Pit them and live one more turn. Yeah. Okay. They don't get Oko. That's something. Okay. I'm gonna do that. I wish I had a way to copy it actually. That would be nice. But I don't, do I? They can just play Uro, which is a good card, I've heard. And this is not a symmetric effect, of course. Symmetric effects don't exist anymore, I heard. I think they have to, oh yeah. Yeah, and this could be an issue now. Well, it's definitely an issue. Yeah, so what do we need? Like, they didn't even get like rid of like any amount of cards, really. We need something that kills the creature, gets rid of their graveyard, like does like a million things. They got rid of our Thespian Stage also. That doesn't do anything. This is not like the worst thing I've seen in my life. But what does it all mean? What does it mean? Um, is it Pit or Blast Zone? I think Blast Zone on 3 will help me a lot. I can play it this turn, take it up. I'll make them lose one of their creatures. No. First of all, I'm going to have them you sack a creature. Will they get rid of Uro? Probably. Or they could just stifle that. No, they're getting rid of that. Okay. Yeah, that's probably the smartest way to do it. So I get 1, 2, 3 cards by tapping this one and this one. Now the problem lies in the fact that I can't tick this up fast enough. I can tick it to 3, but yeah, they'll attack Liliana. Then I'll go to 3, and then maybe, yeah. Then maybe I can go for, yeah, maybe I can go for the combo. Maybe we can, like, what are they attacking? Oh, they get a card every time they attack, and they get life every time they attack. Wow. Well, yeah. This is the way it goes sometimes. Declare blockers, no blockers. Oh, they went for Liliana. That's not the worst situation for us. Yeah. And now what are they thinking of? Like Wasteland Blast Zone? Or... No, they play the land, right? I really want to get rid of Narset. I really want to get rid of Narset. Because if I get a 2020, it doesn't really matter. To me, it seems like they don't have an answer to a 2020 right now. Like, okay, I'm just going to get another. Yeah, I'm just going to get some counters at least, just to say that I did something with my life. Um, and do I want to? No, I don't want to get. I don't want to replace. I don't want to use that. Yeah, it doesn't even give me the choice to use that. I thought surely would give me a choice. Now the question is, do I take this up and try to get both of these, and then play this to get it next time? When they can play it like 3, 4 times, probably 5 times. Pff, all my choices are really bad. Yeah, my choices are really bad. I could go for Liliana. Um, I can go for Liliana, try to hit them, or what do they do? I'm kind of scared now. Okay, not that scared. Ha. Okay, so basically, I'm going for I'm going for Blast Zone. What can I do? They're drawing cards in the meantime. Blast Zone is going to be a 2 for 1. Maybe they don't have a stifle. Maybe they do have a stifle and I'm completely destroyed. Um, I'm going to guess that they do have a stifle. They've drawn like a million cards. Do they play one stifle? I don't think so. Um, I don't think they play one stifle. I'm going to doubt that. I'm going to reject that. But what else do I have to do here? No, I'm not going to replace. I'm just going to draw again. Ah, soon I'm going to... I definitely don't want them to attack. So I do it at the beginning of their combat. They draw an extra card. Is that going to make a difference? I'm not going to do anything else, right? I'm going to do this now. I bet they have a stifle. But, I mean, my hands are tied here. This is a bad situation I'm in. I think concede or not concede. This is way too much here. Um, I guess I'm going for... They've gone to 30. I'm down at 7, huh? They're also running lightning bolts. Wow, like this is that pile, right? This is that pile that people are talking about. It's a tough pile to beat, but that Narset was the thing that I wasn't expecting. I am going to do that, I think. Nope, did not draw depths. I was hoping for depths, but I did not draw it. Okay, I think now it's right to concede. Oh no, no. There's so you're saying there's hope. Nope, no, there's no hope. Okay, let's regroup and find what we're trying to do here. Like Uro is, so they're playing Uro. They're also playing Dreadhorde. Ashiok might be worth it right now. Like, they're also playing a bunch of planeswalkers. So Sorcerer's Spyglass might be good. So I think this is good. For Bojuka Bug, I want to get it with Living Wish and really get them. Ashiok, two of them, because the problem is that if they see Ashiok, they're just cycling their Uro. So I've traded one, I've got nothing basically. And if I activate it, then they kill it with a lightning bolt or with a delve or something. They probably don't run delver. They don't have delver. Okay, that's something to note. But they're going to have veils. Yeah. Anyways, if I put in Graveyard Hate, they'll play around it, they'll shuffle it away, or they'll just cycle Uro, and then I'm behind. But Dreadhorde becomes unusable, kind of unusable, because they can always refill their yard afterwards. So really, putting in Graveyard Hate brings me at a disadvantage. Sorcerer's Spyglass stops Okos, which they probably have at least 2 to 3 of, and they're a big threat. Bitter Blossom is bad because of Oko and Uro. This sideboard has changed. Now I'm kind of understanding where I stand. They run too many lands to attempt to do this Trinisphere shenanigans, I feel, and Oro gets them even more lands, and they draw too many cards, and they get too many lands. Chalice is probably really good right here. 62 cards though. Recurring lands. What does it mean to recur lands against them? Stifle is really good. Wow. Smallpox is probably not that good, weirdly. I think this is probably too slow, and I'll take out one Spyglass. Yeah, I mean, really, no, I don't want to play first, but yeah, all right. I mean, there's potential here. There's potential. I think I'm instant keeping this. They are a very slow deck, right? So, do they don't run Daces, right? Yeah. Okay. I think I'm just going to make sure that I have my beautiful lands, my beautiful one land, pass, and yeah, go for something next turn. So next turn, if they cast a Dreadhorde, I'm going to answer with a Smallpox, and hope to get them. Well, not get them, but answer their thing. If they have then a Daze or a Force of something, then I probably just lost the game. And this is kind of one of those things that are not great about this these cards. Everything is a 2 or 3 for 1, so it'll snowball. So in order for it not to snowball, then I can answer with Sylvan Library and draw 2 or 3 cards, and that's how I get back. I fight back somehow. Is Urborg good here? They might try to wasteland it, so that gets me something, yeah. Or yeah, I want to actually get rid of it. Did they see smallpox previous game? Maybe. Ashiok? No, maybe Blast Zone. Although it was good last game, but I feel like, yeah, I feel like I can get rid of it now and get rid of Warburg also. Maybe they won't have mana. If they don't have mana, then I'm gonna win. Ha! Because Sylvan will will allow me to win. Yeah. I'm really low on time again. Wow. 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 Oh wow. This is what I think it is. All right. Okay. This is a bad situation for me. Um, but we're hoping for this to resolve because the previous one resolved. Yeah. Okay. We're gonna draw a bunch of cards and hope to combat them. Hit them back with Liliana, with Ashiok, with a whole load of things. It'll cause them huge problems. Um, and they're going to cast Oko or Uro. Narset again. Oh boy, this is that card is really good against me. What are they looking for? Force maybe? Ponder in their hand, which means they already have the force maybe, or they're hoping to play it next turn and kind of play the ponder. Okay, preordain. Let's do bottom both. Yeah, I like that. Hmm. If I activate this, I can always cast their thing. Yeah, so I think it has to just be it has to be this. Yeah, it had to be this. And then next turn, if Raska actually resolves, then I'm feeling like they don't have a counter right as anything, so they could. Is this a non-creature? Non-creature. Wow, that is good. They got their force. They're playing Oko now. No, they're playing Lightning Bolt. Yeah. Sometimes you get lucky. Okay. Um, hmm. So is it Ashiok or is it? I guess I can let them cast Oro first. So I think I'm going to try to fetch here. They might stifle, of course. They didn't stifle. I'm going to get this because they could back to basics. Wow, this is like quite a quite a ridiculous situation. They could back to basics me, so I'm going to do this. Um, so basically, that was like a 3-for-1 or something like that. They're stifling that. Okay. Right. Right. Stifle is really good, actually. Yeah, this is that pile that uses Stifle well. And I don't think I have answers to some of these things. They also have Force in their hand, from what I remember now. Um, they don't shuffle, they draw a card, they play Oko or Uro or something. I'm hoping it's Uro, actually, just because I can play my Asha. And my hopes have been dashed. They make a food. Yeah, Narset has completely destroyed me. Um, I'm going to say it's going to get completely out of hand soon. I'm just going to say that they don't have a other blue card in hand. They don't have a blue card in hand. That's what I'm saying. Look, they don't have a blue card in hand. That's basically it. And they have to let this resolve, unfortunately, for them. But they did have a blue card in hand. And did I know about it? The Ponder. I thought they cast a Ponder. Oh, they had another Ponder. This is probably going to go downhill from here. This pile seems really good against me. Narset has completely destroyed me. Narset also gets a 3-for-1 kind of. And it's also good in the blue mirror, so they have a good reason to have that in there. And then every other card that they have, well, not the selection and the stifle, but they have the blue stuff, and then they have a number of 2, 3 for ones like planeswalkers and all of that, which are good. Yeah. Let's see. I mean, chalice. I feel that's a bit late, but well, I'm just gonna cast this just for the. I think it's more for the fun of it. Um, I think they're gonna see it and be like, does it actually do anything? At least I can get rid of Uro, and then if I find a abrupt decay, then I'm thinking about. So I'll mill 4 cards, and what will I get? Will I get Loam in there? No, they'll mill 4 cards and they'll do that. Another Narset. Wow, they're playing 2 Narsets, so this is like dangerous stuff. Narset is just great. They can't draw cards, and you get 2 extra cards. So if you play it and activate it, they're already behind, but then it gets you another card, and it has like the best static effect people could wish for. They're attacking me, of course. I mean, that doesn't do anything. Ashiok. Okay, now we're talking. Now we're talking. If they have Veil, yeah, I mean, if they have Veil, I just lose. And that's, you know what? Maybe I can get them to cast Veil because I'm targeting them this way. That's just ridiculous. No. Um, I mean, what is the solution here? I can't wait for, yeah, I can't wait for this. Like, yeah, can't wait. I have to cast it. And if I run into Veil, such is life. Okay. Mm, I mean, they can't play 1-drops. That's worth something, right? They probably can't play Uro anymore because they don't have any cards. Well, they can play like Uro. It's easy to fill the graveyard, right? Yeah. Oh, they're actually forcing this, which means that I can always run into Stifle with this. I'm not going to cast it now, but I can always run into Stifle because getting rid of both of their food would be good for me, I feel. Oh, now they're going for that. Okay. Maybe they drew Uro, or maybe they had it in their hand all along. Okay. Yeah, sure. Yeah. So I get rid of 2 food, right? They have Stifle again. Yeah, yeah, Stifle gets me. I mean, I don't have the time to play around things, and I can't actually play around it. Well, I could have waited for a hymn, I guess, but with Narset on there, drawing a hymn is kind of impossible, right? Oh, well, not impossible, but it's unlikely. Um, yeah. And now we're running into top deck mode with a non-blue deck. Let's see. I mean, we could draw something. We could draw something to kill that, but it has to be uncounterable because they probably have a force. They can hardcast a force even. I'll keep my wasteland in hand for some reason, but they also play lightning bolt, so it's gonna get worse before it gets better, definitely. Um, okay. Well, I'm getting plague engineer. That's. I mean, I can't do anything else, right? So I'm getting Plague Engineer. I'm playing Plague Engineer. I'm going to play around days. I don't think it matters that much. And I'm going to play an elk. Okay. Elk time. It doesn't, yeah, that doesn't matter also. It's still a two-turn clock. I don't know what else I could have played. Maybe Ice Fang Quaddle would have been better, right? They're not doing anything. Or they might attack. And either block or I try to hit Narset on the crackback, but I don't live enough. So yeah, I'm definitely blocking here. It's a 1-for-1 trade. And then hopefully I draw something like ridiculously huge, like a Karn or something, like depths. Okay. Well, we're building up to the combo. Do we even have, yeah. We're building up to the combo. That's our plan. They get a lot of redraws because they're a blue deck. My Sylvan is worth nothing. Um, um, let's see. That's a 5-turn clock, but I have so little time for game 3 that I don't think that I'm doing anything. Um, I don't think I'm fetching because I'm getting lightning bolted probably. Uh, Playing Liliana for some reason. Um, yeah, now, like, I don't exactly understand how MTGO works with this, but I'm thinking that they could just take next, go to game 3, and not really care because they're just going to win from time, I think, which seems a bit, to me, it seems a bit weird. They can just do that, but yeah, yeah, it's definitely a bit weird. Oh, okay. Click 6 again instead of 5. Um, or is 5 even the right one? What are the? Let's just look at this because so 5 stop passing. No, 5 wouldn't even be the right thing. Um, yeah. I mean, I can combo them next turn, next game. So it's not impossible. Uh, they probably have. Wow, this takes ages here. I mean, if there's a faster way to do it, maybe I should watch like a tutorial because um, yeah. Next turn I can get rid of their card maybe, and then just do Dark Depths. And then maybe I can hope game 3 to combo them out. Oh, they have Wasteland. Okay. Yeah, yeah, that's something that I probably should have looked at. But yeah, how would I play around that anyways? Oh boy, this is a bit embarrassing. um, yeah, they can just wait to time me out, right? I mean, this is like a very interesting way to do things. Or they can just double lightning bolt me. Or no, they threw away the lightning bolt. That is even more bizarre. Like, I feel like that's completely, they're just playing for time now, right? Which I guess fair enough. Maybe that's the way things go on Magic Online. I'm not really sure about it. Um, so yeah, and they probably have a stifle again, which stifles have destroyed me this game. I don't think I have enough time even to win with zombies. Um, but they're just doing that, right? They're just trying to win with, yeah, yeah, they're just trying to win with whatever. Yep, 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 yep. Yep, should have been expecting that at some point. Should have been expecting that. Hmm. Yeah, I mean they could also have abrupt decay. They have all the colors, right? Or is it only 3 colors? Yeah. Yep, yep, yep. If you don't play, okay, I'm just gonna go for that one. I'm not even gonna activate Liliana. Um, or maybe I will. And I'm gonna click 6 here and hope that it goes to them. Ice Fang. Yeah, that can kill things. I mean, a lightning bolt now kills me, right? Or 2 Ice Fangs kill me. Well, and a lightning bolt maybe. Oh, they got rid of a Nora. Oh boy, this is not going well. I mean, it wasn't going well for a while, right? Like, but I mean, if we had maybe infinite amount of time, how would it go? Is the question. Are they playing Oro and drawing an extra card, right? Yeah. Hmm. Um, what are you doing here, Ashiok? You're a bit late. That's a bit unfortunate. Um, yeah, I'm just gonna do this just for the fun of it. If they have a stifle, which they probably do, or maybe a veil. I mean, it could be a number of things. Yeah, that's something. That's quite something. I've underestimated stifle. I feel in my life. I'm paying for it now, obviously. Um, I still feel it's worth playing this game out just to see what they do. But yeah, stifle just causes so many issues for me. The problem is that they can just kill me. They only have 2 cards. Is this? Do they have to draw a card? And draw cards? They've only got 1 card left in their deck. Oh, that's so funny. They almost lost. Yeah, yeah. Oh, that's pretty fun. I mean, these games are so incredibly grindy. They just take the life out of me. Um, and probably someone would have probably quit a long time before that. Okay, let's go into the last one. We've learned that Stifle is a great card, and also we've learned that we can't play around it with the deck that we have, or we can hope to maybe get a Chalice down and then play. But Stifle really, maybe in order to play around it, is going to ultimate +1 and then ultimating. Like I could have done that with Dreadhorde earlier. It would have reset it, but at least I have the permanent down with my Last Hope, right? Atheist Dragons. They're playing first. They're mulliganing to 6. I have a turn 2 Liliana and a Wasteland. Sure. Easy keep, easy keep. And they only have, yeah, a Delver turn 1 or an Astrolabe, and here we go again. Oh, they're elves. Oh, they might be elves. I mean, the Wasteland is probably not that great. This might get me. So elves do not. Well, let's assume that they're elves first of all. They do not play Reclamation Sage anymore, I believe. They might play like an Abrupt Decay in the main. On the other hand, they could just beat us on turn 2, but not with this start, I feel. This start is not that great, if it's elves. It could be like something else weird, but no, it is not something else weird. I declare this. It is that into Visionary, probably into Cradle, probably into Kill Me. Now, see, this is not a great thing. Put on top of Library. Oh boy, this is not a great start. Like Liliana Last Hope is good. Even against this, Liliana Last Hope is great because they can keep it, like it'll live and they can keep attacking it, but it doesn't really do anything. But I think I'm putting, yeah, I'm going to put this one on top. I'm going to play this, play that. I'm going to fetch just to get rid of that nonsense on top of my deck. Actually here, the best thing that I could have gone would be a hymn, just to make sure that they don't have anything. And then the next turn, Last Hope. Or maybe even a Last Hope this turn. This at least gets me to get rid of one of their creatures. I know it's terrible, right? It is terrible, absolutely. But it is the only thing I have to do. So I'm drawing with Sylvan next turn. I can draw a Blast Zone and Engineered Explosives. A hymn might be good, or they could just kill me right now with probably a Cradle. Cradle into Natural Order would probably kill me. Would it though? Because it's 3 times 3, 9, 12, 17. No, it wouldn't kill me. It would leave me at 2. A really nice 2. But then they would kill me because I can't get rid of loads of creatures and hoof. Progenitus weirdly is good. It's definitely good, but I can do a sweep. Oh, I can't do a full sweep though. Well, at least they're attacking Liliana, not me for the time being. Yeah, I mean this isn't a good start for me. I'm gonna go. I will be going first, and I will be boarding in Toxic Deluge, Golgari Charm, and I'll check the rest. But yeah, we'll see about the rest. And they will probably bring in Reclamation Sage that I should be careful about. Green Sun for, well, it's going to be draw a card, right? Visionary, no, Wirewood. Okay, they're going to start doing that. Yeah, if they have another elf in hand, that's not a bad idea. What could be my play next turn? A Mox Diamond and a. Oh yeah, they're going to kill that, right? Yeah, they have to kill that. I want a Mox Diamond and a Living Wish. No, I only have Abrupt Decay. I think I have to do a combination of. Or do I Abrupt Decay this turn, which is extremely slow, and it has to be the Wirewood, so that they don't draw that many cards? Although they'll play that, tap for 3, they can still draw some stuff. They're going to bounce that one, right? Or do I play Karn, get rid of the top 2 cards? If they have Natural Order next turn, they kill me regardless, right? So I'm paying 4 life to put this in my hand. I'm putting this on top of my library. I'm going to cast that. Get rid of... I mean, are they... Yeah. Yeah, I mean, the Wasteland could come in handy, right? It's not like a dead card. It could hit a Cradle, like one turn they play the Cradle, and then I hit it. Whereas Castle Lockthorn is going to take ages to draw me cards. So, like now, is it Karn tick up, and then they can't kill it, assuming that they just don't outright kill me, or is it Abrupt Decay? They're going to keep attacking me, bringing me down, right? So that's always something to think about. I could go Karn, tick down, and get a 3/3 to stop them attacking, but then they're just going to loop this twice every turn, right? They're going to take it up, play it, take it up, play it, draw 2 extra cards. And then hopefully next turn they don't draw anything, and then I see 2 more cards with Sylvan. Or do I want to see 3 more cards with Sylvan? And what are they going to be? Any Living Wish gets me Plague Engineer, which is it's a good deal. I feel that's a good deal. I think I have to go for tick up here. They might try to kill it, but they can't actually kill it. Yeah, they can see my deck and all that. Smallpox and a Wasteland. They're going to give me that Wasteland straight to hand, and I pass. So I'm going to see 2 new cards, and then I can always go for the double Living Wish off the top. Oh, that was weird. I feel that was very weird. I feel that was the weirdest thing I've seen in a while. Yeah, maybe they can't win this turn. Maybe this is my out. Yeah, if they have a Cradle now, they're looking okayish. Okayish. If they have a Cradle, they just win because, oh, no Cradle. So you're saying there's a chance. That's what you're saying. Come on, Living Wish. No Living Wish. And I don't have a way to shuffle, which is even worse. Put on top of library. I feel like this kind of stops them from dirtling around, but they could just cast a really nice, bam, a very, very nice, yeah, Natural Order and just beat me to death. I could go for Smallpox into Abrupt Decay this turn. So Abrupt Decay this, then Smallpox, and then wait to waste that one, but or can I go into Abrupt Decay? No, I don't have enough. Like if I could go also him, that would have been nice. No. I have plenty of time to think of because these are going to be fast matchups, I feel. So I think I'm putting this on top of library. I think I have to cast this. Okay. Oh yeah, that was my draw. So I feel I have to cast this one. Natural Order. Got you. Got you, buddy. Oh no, I'm not doing this again. Okay, I have to target that, of course, because of certain reasons. contractual reasons, I guess. And then Wasteland, they don't have a third basic. I think Wasteland into Wasteland is like ridiculous. Oh, but they can bounce it. Yeah, forget about that. It's ridiculous. This stops the pain, right? Or I reveal 2 more cards. Because they don't have lethal yet. They can't kill the card. I reveal 2 more cards. We're going to see some fresh cards next turn. It's going to be great. They give me a forest, and it's okay. Okay. Look, they can win out of, like, they can instantly win if they want to. And I can lose very easily. Oh, they had another basic. It's 4 mana. It's a natural order. And we just concede in response, right? Yeah. Well, we concede. We give up. Yeah. Okay. I mean, this went the way it should have gone for game 1. Now, game 2, it's going to be trickier for them. I guarantee it. And I think my client has crashed, or my computer's crashed, or something is not going well. Yeah, I wonder what I'm supposed to do here. Don't have enough experience to say, do I close it and try to open it again? Well, yeah, people said this would happen. I did not believe them. I did not believe them. What was that little window that appeared? That was like wait for it to respond, right? Yeah, task manager. I'm not going to get to sideboard, am I? So that could cause me some issues, right? Not sideboarding. Okay, I've ended that. Let's start again. Let's start from the beginning and see if we can actually log in, perhaps even sideboard. See if we haven't forgotten our password, if it loads in time. It's 2.5 minutes, right? Maybe I have like 30 seconds because I'm putting in, yeah. Is this it? Do I just click this? I'm clicking it. And this is, it's 119, so if it loads, theoretically, if it loads, kind of okay. Loading Magic Online. Okay, if it loads in time. Yeah, sideboard, yes. Exactly. That's what I want to do. 53, okay. So, can we sideboard now? Okay, no harm done. We'll have to choose, get rid of our slower things, like the Karn, and then we're going to put 2 Ashioks. I think I get rid of Vraska. And what else do I get rid of? One more thing, huh? This stops them from searching, right? Maybe I like this more. How am I going to be loaming? But if I do loam, it's absolutely great, right? No, yeah, I'm going to go with 61. That's fine. I would like to play first. Thank you. Hindem turn 1, Plague Engineer turn 2, Abrupt Decay turn 3. Yeah, I like this. Him turn 1. Some other mulliganing also. Aha. And they're getting hit by him. They're down to 5, and they're getting hit by him. Oh. And they can't have Veil because it's turn 1, right? Yeah. So, cast that. Is it Thespian stage? Actually, Blast Zone, because I'm just going to go for the combo immediately after this. And I'm going to hope that they can't do anything. Yeah. Maybe they don't draw land, and then I just combo off, right? They lost their Cradle, they lost one of their Elves. Yeah, it's not that great. I wish I got their, like, whatever their land is, yeah. But, Well, yeah. Cool. See you later. Next turn, I'm gonna go for 2020. Hope they have an answer to this. They seem pretty relaxed. Now I'm less relaxed. Okay. Actually, if they have Veil now, they completely blow me out, right? Uh, hmm. But okay. What could they have in hand that they're looking to deploy? Right. Okay. Anyways, I'm gonna go for it next turn, and I have abrupt decay on their turn if I get into too much trouble. It's just ridiculous. Yeah. I mean, I guess I have to do this now again and get rid of all their cards. And they have Assassin's Trophy, right? You little, you little. Wow. Yeah. They can't draw it. Okay. Yeah, we got really lucky there. They mulliganed twice. They got hit by too many hymns, but they had Assassin's Trophy and they survived the hymn to hit that. So if I didn't have a second hymn, wow, that's just like scary stuff right there. Well, it would have gone into a very slow game, which I think I'm probably favored against them. Um, but they did call it right to bring that in. So what else should I be thinking of? Is Ashiok like actually good against them? I think I might just go with this more standard thing. Sorcerer's Spyglass. It does stop a bunch of things, but what is worse than all of these? Not none of these. I feel this is slow. No, I don't feel anything is worse. Maybe some of the lands, but I don't want to get rid of lands. They chose to play first. Oh no! But I can smallpox them on turn one, and I've got enough lands to keep playing the smallpox game. Okay, if they green sun now, it's pretty nice. I like that. I like the green sun because that means they're relying on this quite a bit, and the smallpox can, like, they keep one landers all the time. Every day, an elf player keeps a one lander. That's what I have to say. Um, and every day they get blown out by smallpox. um, Which one is it now? I obviously, yeah, I'll get rid of that. I'll play that because I want to play my smallpox, and I think I'm fetching just a regular swamp. I'm casting the smallpox, and we're going to see what they're made of now. Because if they could have another land, right? But it might just be a non-basic, and then they're again, or it could be a cradle. That's even worse, right? Yeah. I don't think they can destroy the Mox Diamond or Mox Diamond. And I think if I get Liliana down and they haven't played land, then I'm probably in a good position. One could say. No, they're getting a basic again. Yeah. Oh, they're really smart. So smart. What do I need? Like something to kill that. Okay. Um, is this good? Is this good? I feel like this isn't that great. This is like a red herring, I feel. It is a way to interact with them, and I could just tick it up and start hitting their creatures. Or, they can play one more and play another, then they have 2 mana. So maybe it is right to try to hit this one. Uh, let's see. I mean, No, I'm going to play it a bit safer at least. If this was Last Hope, I wouldn't even be like I would be clicking this so fast you can you can stop me. But because it is of the Veil, um, it's a bit less kind of good. Um, yeah. Well, one thing that I will say though is that if they play another little elf, I can always take up next turn also. So it's not like if they can play. What can they play? Yeah, a symbiote. Okay. If I draw something that kills it, that's better, obviously. But I can keep ticking up. Yeah, I have to go for that anyways. Okay. People get really annoyed by this deck and rage quit. So we won three out of five. We had a close, very close first one against Loam that maybe we could have won. But yeah, this is overall a positive league again, which is pretty good. Yeah, beat Delver. I think we beat Delver, right? Let me go. Let me see here. I think we beat Delver. Where can I see my kind of? Well, yeah. Now, yeah, we lost to Snoko and Loam. We beat Delver, Elves, and something else. I feel. Yeah, yeah. Overall, pretty good. I think I could have played better on that Loam one, but I think that's pretty good. Excellent. Yeah. Thanks for watching. See you next time.